I apply for 1 trillion jobs.
450 feet.
How do we download GTA?
Alright, stream link is in the chat.
Is it a YouTube stream?
Yeah.
Okay.
If they made the PS5 downloadable version, why didn't they just make the fucking PS4 one?
Is Baby Gronk officially the Riz King?
Bro, I'm about to fucking tear you a new one.
Oh.
Dude, Big Justice is coming to take Livy.
No, Livy is up for grabs. Did you hear Baby Gronk was with Sydney Smith?
Sydney Sweeney?
I have a viewer. Whoever could that be?
Me. Bro! Never mind. Bro, I cannot wait to FNAF, bro.
FNAF?
FNAF until she...
Emir, is that you watching?
No, I'm about to log on. I'm about to start my night clip, so.
Is that Paul Donahue?
Doki Doki. Where the fuck's the streaming tab on YouTube anyway?
I don't know. I think it just pops up if you're on the home page.
Pop up.
Okay, I pull up. I'm gonna go get a drink.
I'm gonna read download Master Duels, bruh.
Hey, George.
Yeah.
Can I dick you down on some gangster shit for real?
Bro, on some gangster shit, yes. Every day.
Alright, bet. So, you wanna get raped in Clash Royale?
That is about the best thing I've heard all day.
I'm coming, Cruiser Lover.
Did you guys all get off GTA?
Let me tell my girlfriend first.
Cade got off first.
Colton, check chat.
Oh, what the
Chat. Char.
Lean without aim, finally. I love Siege more than the average Homo sapien.
Oh, are you looking at my my other stream?
Yeah,
Amir, my other streams are actually cursed if you ever need like brain rot.
Hey,
it's just me. It's just me.
Right,
it's just me talking to JP the whole time.
Boy, it's just alcohol. Acting like a little kid. Boy, it's just alcohol.
If you click the link, it should let you join.
No, like I'm in it.
Oh, you are?
Like, are you in like a Doki Doki in the game?
Yeah. Here, let me just log into my my desktop real quick.
Oh, this is what it looks like. What the fuck?
You like my wallpaper?
That is so weird. That is so weird. Go to files right now. I want to see what it is.
Files. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Does it have the characters in there and everything?
It does. It does.
I wonder what would happen if you just like...
Colton, please go watch that video.
We played around with it.
You've played around with it before?
So what happens is, if you delete Monica, like, just before the game starts.
Yeah.
The game
Look, Amir, it's a guide for all the words that they like.
Sayori runs up to you, and then she's immediately like, wait, what? What the fuck? And it kind of creepily does it, and then you realize, like, Hudson and I realized at the same time what was happening. And then she was like, this can't be all there is. No, like, this is fucked. And then, like, the game ends.
JP, are you watching the stream?
Monica and Sayori, the game just ends. So, really, in any combination, the game just, like, ends.
Huh.
JP, you're watching my stream.
Colton, please.
JP, you gotta come look at my wallpaper.
Oh my, ignore!
What, kid?
Oh, shit. Let me watch. My bad,
I need
kid.
Colton to watch it. Jesus.
Sorry. Oh my God, Baby Gronk is wildin', bro. You need to
Baby
chill.
Gronk took both our girls. He is
Yeah,
just
I
terrible.
can't. I cannot
Like, do you
compete.
have Gretchen's Instagram
I,
login?
c-
I don't.
I cannot compete with Baby Gronk, bro.
His Riz is unreal. He literally Riz Libby.
All right, Amir, it's time for my playthrough.
Alright, I'm getting off. Good night.
Wait,
It's
Kate,
time.
Good night.
It's time for my
Kate.
playthrough.
Kate, just leave.
What?
You said you don't have your girlfriend's Instagram login?
You
You guys aren't serious, huh?
Yo.
Emir, you have yours, right?
No.
Wow, you too?
JP, do you?
Yeah.
All right, starting a new game, Amir.
So, JP.
Emir, I made her account.
Hey.
Oh, what's
Monica.
Monica's password? Yeah.
Why
how do we
would I
know,
tell
Kate?
you?
Because I'm Yuri's best friend, so, Monica would tell Yuri.
He can't.
I'm the vice president.
You don't even care about me. You don't even
Casey,
even
no,
care
I'm
that
vice
I'm
president.
DMing other
Sayori's
guys.
dead. Who's Sayori?
JP, you don't even care that I'm DMing other guys, do you?
Dude, I feel so bad for that dude.
Who's Sayori? There's only Yuri, Natsuki, and Monica.
All right. I'm starting the new game. JP, are you joining?
Alright, bye everyone.
Hi,
I
Casey
guess.
Wasey. I'll see you in my dreams.
JP's joining. Paul Donahue's joining.
I
Amir.
kinda
Paul
need a
Donahue's
break from
joining.
Doki.
Paul Donahue's
watched-
joining.
I've watched, what, Colin? 3 people beat it now?
Yeah, but
Well,
JP,
like,
you've never
in the
seen
span of a
somebody
week?
as in love with Natsuki as I am.
Yeah, this kid's gonna go.
Oh,
fucking
I haven't
bad.
seen you watch any mods.
That's true. I've not watched Natsuki takes control
I've
of
seen
the, of
Natsuki
the
mods.
MC. Oh, Natsuki mods. I didn't think anybody was interested in her character.
Hey.
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the
Alright,
air
I'm
like
gonna go
she's
eat. I'll
totally
be in stream.
oblivious to an
Yeah, I'm
attention
good at out.
she might draw to herself.
See you, JP.
Alright, bye, Josh.
Bye, Amir.
Bye.
Bye, George.
That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. All right, I gotta join a party because I can't hear myself. Now that it's just us, now we can finally watch porn and the college dating sim in peace. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it's just kinda works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again. But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Gordon.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean to me, even if you wanted to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make way to our school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled, with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Gordon, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? The fuck? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been even looking either.
That's not true! You told me you would join a club this year!
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever the fuck she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content with just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at any thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her little head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at a wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Thinking about anime. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know...
Know what?
Well, that you come by to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there's no way I'm going to your club, bitch.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of a dumbass, or if she's as so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely even visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call.
Oh, I told you don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought in a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Corin, what a nice surprise.
Welcome to the club. Declaration of Independence. National Archives. Do you know about the Easter Egg Highlands? They were made to witness the end of the world. What are you looking at?
If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
Huh. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a freshman in college. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time. Yes, college. College. Keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet the both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Corton. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. Yeah. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... 1776, American Revolution, General Custard. You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Quentin. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
So sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table with tray in hand. Okay, are you ready?
Ta-da! Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcakes around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sinking glances in my direction. Ugh. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like
Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe...
But not for you. You know, you.
Dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy good tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make this club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica's a really great leader.
Yuri nods in agreement. Did I lose a viewer? Who the fuck left? Who the fuck left? What the fuck? Who left? Who left? Who left? Who actually left? Who the fuck left? Amir? Amir, you there? Amir? Amir? Dude, who left? What the fuck? Bruh. Hello? Is anybody still watching? Chat? Chat. Chatted. Chat? Hello? Damn. I was having fun. That sucks. I guess I'll keep going. I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Yeah, there goes my viewer. There you are, goddamn. Paul Donahue is fake. Paul Donahue's fake as fuck. Alright, now that I know someone's actually here. Good. Back to the regular scheduled program. Not many people are very interested in putting out all their effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah.
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's what... Oh, Jesus. Paul Donahue jump scare. Paul Donahue, you're finally back. Back to the regularly scheduled program. Now, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Corton, what kind of things do you like to read?
Considering how little I've read this past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on and on and on and on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. It's amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grabbed something I can relate at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Oh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
Oh, what? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud!
And give that back.
Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything about you is just as
cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them with me sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea for everyone.
Oh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it would help us all to get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond in the club. Isn't that right, Corton?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What is that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Corton... You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed.
Then let's make it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess. Hi, Amir. Hi, Amir.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring next meeting, so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Horton, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Corton, since we're already here, do you want to walk together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. My favorite. I'm getting all Natsuki. Kitty. Hop. Kawaii. Pink. Lollipop. Sticky. Playground? Poof? Puppy? Friends? Fuck! Shit! Skirt? Feather? No! Doki Doki? Yes! Joy? No! Jumpy? Yeah! Excitement! No! Please. Rainbow. No! Swirl. Yeah, yeah. Nibble. Sparkle. No! Oh god, I hope. Oh god. Oh no, 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 I hope. Oh god. Hey again, Corton. Glad to see you didn't run away on us this time. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Yeah, she definitely does, Amir. She's probably the most... No, Natsuki's the most pure, but she's definitely up there. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Corton. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any of the clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
I love it.
Suicide, climax, transcends. But if you don't take it seriously, you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Corton always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Corton can become good friends too.
Sayori.
Hmm?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation you just put me into.
Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori? Me?
Really, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
No, never mind.
Sayori made it sound like it's a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't even expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag. Oh shit, what the fuck is she doing? Oh shit! Oh, it's a book. Oh.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want it.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not even reading that much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Excuse me. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway? I heard about you. I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right in the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging her or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Court. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Do not judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Jesus Christ. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Woo! It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Yeah, why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't say that. It'll just make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's bad. It's only if for not once can inches closer, reclaiming the additional space. Which I can feel her peering over my shoulder. Excuse me. Much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I've read the beginning? You wanna go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happening yet. So I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in the high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. I like Natsuki, I'm hungry. So, what should I do from this? Well, obviously, you think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop, but that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories, and when some of the romance starts to happen, that's what really makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Oh, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. She touched me! She touched me. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah, but why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all the hobbies I pick up from manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh!
Hello, Natsuki-chan. Natsuki-chan.
Shut the fuck up! What the fuck is wrong with you, Paul Donahue? Chat, can we restrict Paul Donahue? Chat, can we restrict Paul Donahue? Paul Donahue, this is college, and there was a warning at the beginning of the game that all girls in this game are above 18. No, actually she's not, because before the game started, I don't know if you missed this. You just got it. You must have missed this. It said all girls in this game are above the age of 18, so yeah, no, you must feel really silly. Anyways, we read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not! Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something with you, like, with something else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? You don't share manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. Cade. I'm already kind of a loser, so I can't... Oh, God damn. Fuck do I say that? I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over the time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? Dude. I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know why my dad would do if he found it. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot what happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Oh. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark stark contrast to her usually bossy tone. See, dude, when you open up to her, she is the best. It took not more than just taking interest in stuff that she likes to take her to open up to you and be nice, dude. Everyone needs to just get past her hard shell and just look into her as a person. She likes manga, dude. That's fucking cool. And she just opens up to you, dude. It's not that hard. Talk to people, dude. Talk to people, guys. Talk to people. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Yeah? Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's got to me. She hastily slides herself away a good 12 inches away from me. No. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? You don't want to know what happens? Ah, yeah, but Monica just said... Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because... Yeah, she could not take it. Anyways, I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It wouldn't take forever to finish it. It wouldn't take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start at the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Dude, I'm telling you, bro! You have to work for it! And even MC is like, damn, working for that smile is good. Or am I scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? See, she's also kind of scary. Alright! I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Yeah, I am scared that Natsuki's gonna beat me, but like, she'll keep me in line, and that's the good thing about Natsuki, is she has that, she knows how to fight. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Yeah. Shit! Whatever. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. Shit! Yuri's reaching in her bag! Oh fuck! Okay, it's just a poem. I do the same myself. Amir, dude, that's so mean. Like, that's so mean. Stop. That's so mean to Natsuki. Please do not insult Natsuki-chan. Not Natsuki-chan. Is this a joke? Oh, I'm gonna pick Yuri because she's tall and depressed and she's fucking big tits. Yeah, fuck you. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair that I share mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, what? Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. What? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Oh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And then you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Oh, you're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I'd say that almost to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Oh, my favorite poems. My favorite. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can fly. But that's about it. See how, like, Natsuki is, like... She's playing so hard to get with you because she likes you so much. Yeah... I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. I'm reading the best I can! Arrgh, you're making me mad! You're not even making me any eggs! Arrgh. I think I just... Oh, fuck. They just came a little. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose. Yeah, good job, Amir. You fed JP. You fed JP well. You fed him well. Like I set up for the rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it's meant to be. Sorry, I'm folding. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? She's in college. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone... Oh, I do. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. That's what it means to be a prosthetic afro. That's what it means to be an Afro Ninja 432. That's what it means to be an Mr. Abu. Sayori next. She's the most pure. Next most pure.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Courtney.
Huh?
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Corton poem. It's an Afro Ninja 42 poem. It's an Afro Ninja 42 poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Okay. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy that you wrote this one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of this club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in this club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Cord. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only you really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motives here. Because I just want to fuck. What the fuck? Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun in here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guest, but did you wait until the morning to write this? Okay, it's shit.
No? Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to say it, but I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Came out nice, or how should I put it? It just sounds like you.
Really?
Yeah, especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alright, Monica time, because fuck Yuri. Hey, Corton. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, I want... Do you have white bread? 4 fried chickens and a Coke. Yeah, I need a face cam. I do need a face cam. I don't have one because I'm unemployed and I live in my parents' basement. If you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Corden. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, I mean, what do you mean, speaking of getting hit? But it's the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Here you go. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Corden. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. There's a lot of poems or stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes there's only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you'll probably find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. That's why she's the best. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. Hey, that's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. I care about you. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of art styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not that good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Oh, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always have to feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in a wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of my meaningless image. It's just the little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into anything and everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Oh, it means Monica's poems are so good. I know exactly what it means. It's so good. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Yeah, she's bad. Yeah, she's bad. Yeah. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day! Yeah, JP, you gotta drop all that money just to play Doki Doki. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Who should I write my poem to next? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with patience, practice, and learning by example and trying new things. Whoa, I'm getting lightheaded. Oh, I'm getting tired, but I can push through. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you the valuable feedback you deserve. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. She's a bitch, bro. She's a bitch. Look what you're talking about in Natsuki's back. I got you, Natsuki. My dog. Sorry. It's fine. It's a little weird. I'm not sure if Natsuki is... Sorry, it's on my mind. Sorry. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this is supposed to be a literature club. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing the air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Yuri's poems are kind of fire. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. I like the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Oh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Corden. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort and able to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, in makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. All done! Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for their mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is just a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. God, she's so bad. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Corton did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Corton liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Dance break.
That's not what you.
Yeah, Natsuki definitely instigated this. Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Corton appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Oh! How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No.
If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a bigger size as soon as Corton started showing up.
No, Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you! Hey, I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there.
Corton!
She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Corton.
But wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language.
It's only the way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Corton? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with. Yeah, I agree with Natsuki. I agree with Natsuki. I agree with everything. I agree with Natsuki. Whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. This is easy, no diff. Yuri, you're really talented.
Well.
But Natsuki has a point. I think that... I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah! It did, didn't it? Shows how much you know.
That's not...
Natsuki, I think that's enough.
Huh? Me?
But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can be definitely hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise.
Thanks for noticing.
She finally mutters that, barely inaudible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but I feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so.
Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Corton. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop glaring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone.
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Sayori.
I'll go make some tea. Eh? I was just trying to help.
I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I put Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone reads each other's poems, right? Amir, I got my PC for $1,500. Sorry, I was getting my Cheez-Its midnight snack. Can everyone still hear me? Chat, can you hear me? I was getting midnight snack. I think my PC was $13.50, for sure. Around that range. All right. Yeah, Elgatos are, I think, are around... Do you have an Elgato, Amir? I think they're around, like, 150. Yeah, so does Natsuki. I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. That's right, it's Sean that has Elgato. Especially you, Corton. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. Great. No, not at all. Not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take that chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for.
I disagree, Monica.
About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Ah, of course. Well, I guess that's why you're vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Courtney, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about it with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something with your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any lucks, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Gordon,
Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. She is kawaii. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No.
Yeah, Legato's a game capture. It's so, it records your gameplay. Like how you play, like how you, like, record, like, gameplay in PlayStation. That's basically what that does.
It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
You know, Gordon, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think you get along with everyone. I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too.
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to that kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Oh, finally. Damn it! How was that? I'm pretty sure I just picked Bouncy, which was Natsuki, and then Jumpy was Sayori. I don't understand. Yes. Platinum. Socks, yeah, she likes socks. Definitely likes socks. I think Sayori likes email, so I'm not gonna go email. I think Bubbles. Yeah, Bubbles. These ones are hard. I think Sunny is Sayori, so I'm not gonna do that. New question. Aw, fuck! Skipping, yeah. Hop. Oh! Spend enough time during the poem minigame for the music to loop. That's sad, dude. I'm thinking about it way too much. But I need to. This shit matters! Fuck. Chocolate. I got a achievement for spending enough time in the poem creation that the music loops. Damn it. Definitely got Natsuki though. How's chat feeling? Think we can go another day? Yeah. Fuck you. Dude, I need to get it right. I can't be stuck with fucking Yuri or Sayori. I'm not doing it. How we feeling, chat? Do we go another day? Or do I go jerk off? I mean, go watch, movies. How we feeling? Well, you guys text, I'll go get a tortilla, yes. Alright. Good to know. Good to know. You suck with ginger, my friend. Let me go piss first. Alright. Everyone hear me. I got my water, I got my tortillas. Let's do another night, or another day. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here in the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Gordon.
Yeah, be it. When's Amir invited to sleepover? Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry.
Me too.
Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Eh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we look at your purse, Sayori?
Well, why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out.
You.
I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so that would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry! And so that only leaves me one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. You're invited, Amir. It's up to JP, though. Alright, I'm full. I'm gonna put my tortillas away.
I wasn't listening in or anything. Yuri, tell Gordon to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Whoa.
Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you can think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
Bad!
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Yeah, a little one. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if you weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, Sayori something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ah! Yeah! Oh! What was... Huh? A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution!
Retribution? Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy!
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jesus, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good!
Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth.
I bit my tongue!
You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Oh, jeez.
I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh? Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Monica? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Yeah, she's starving because her dad doesn't feed her. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything either. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
Huh? You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Oh, 4 viewers! No, Monica. Monica, hello. Ohio, Monica-chan. Oh, Ohio, Monica-chan.
That's true.
Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Monica chooses the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? Wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. Kinda just started it recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Corden. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks.
So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Hello. Hello, Natsuki. You look so wonderful today. I would like to read manga with you. Is that so much to ask?
It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectingly. Yeah, don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull out the first volume of Parfait Girls out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know.
I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know.
That's true. I don't blame you.
Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay?
Natsuki makes her way back to the closet. I follow.
So you're gonna tell Emmy everything you thought, right?
Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. Ah, the chapter ended when Minori and Alice found Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf.
Did you move my manga again?
Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I had to move some stuff around and clean up a bit. It's all still there, I promise. I just had to organize it a bit. Top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving all of these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Oh, Natsuki. There's a stool on the wall over there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you.
I can get them myself.
Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it!
Well, you know what? Just watch me.
Natsuki hops on the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful.
I know what I'm doing.
Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf.
See?
The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki's a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just...
I said I could do it!
I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get the chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet.
Let's see...
Classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Hush! Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly bounces on her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch.
Aha! There we go. See, I can easily do it now.
Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. I don't know how. I don't know how. Oh. JP, how can you say Monica supremacy? How can you say Monica supremacy, bro? How can you say that, bro? How can you say? Look at that pink. Oh. Oh. Ah! 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 I'm going on a watch list, bro. The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. Oh, what are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt! I forced myself to turn away! Natsuki seriously didn't think this through! Once she realizes, I'll be dead! Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey, Gordon. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry, take this one. Huh? But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a sec. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down on me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance as she moves. Natsuki, the box! What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv! You set me up! What? No. Go away! Get out! Get out! But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Yeah! The scene turns into chaos in a split second. The chair flies from Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you! The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize the floor that's beneath her. Gross! Gah! A fist pounds into my chest. Ouch! What the fuck? Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? You sicko! Everything okay over here? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert, so I hope you're happy. I didn't... Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry, she knows everything. Monica says that quietly to me. It's like I'm off the hook. Oh no! I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that's scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut, and then throws it on the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you? No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help you get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you, okay? I really didn't mean to. Hey, it's fine. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Just every day, it's so hard. I just want to come to the club and Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only know what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I'll pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside, okay? This will help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Dude, like, Natsuki just is the best, dude. God, she's the best story. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Huh? It sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the shelf. Alright! That should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up? If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves. Yeah, for real. Yeah, JP, that made me feel good inside. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing out things to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. Told you. Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the books into my bag. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Wow, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously! You think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, you... Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hand and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Corton, did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. I just told her that. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm just trying to impress Natsuki. Hmm? Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? Not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Corton? What? That is such a good line. Oh my god. That's so good. Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Monica's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us had to notice her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monica? Of course, I liked it. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. Eh? But Corton wrote this poem. We're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Corton is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone wants to read this anyway. In fact, I'm going to hold on to this. Oh my god, I love Natsuki, dude. I love Natsuki. She's the best. I don't even have to share with anyone else. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing it so good that she thinks I'm cheating. Which I'm not, Monica. Of course I wasn't. Ah, Natsuki. I'll give you the poem, but still, that's not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Corton is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's going to like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Ickly, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. God, I love Natsuki's poems, dude. Like, she's the best. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree with the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people that like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks it doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Yeah, for real. I've never seen that before. And I'm pretty sure Hudson was doing really good, and Emir was doing really good. Like, definitely as good as me, so. Something that you're afraid of if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Oh, well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of people can too. You know, I'm glad you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow, too, okay? Alright, I will. God, she is just the best! Hey again, Corden. I was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well. Huh? That's one way of putting it. Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now too. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Same here. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flash, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violently grating waves tangent. Let play a shockword of meaningless. Load me.
Yeah, RGB, JP. RGB, red, green, blue, screen. I didn't even know that, actually, that's cool. I didn't even think of that. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Still hard for me to tell about what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day! Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. The fuck was that? Anyway, Sayori.
Oh! I like this one, Gordon. It has some nice feeling to it.
Oh, I'm glad. Still though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better.
I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good.
Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it.
No. I still really like this one, I promise. You know I wouldn't lie to you, Gordon. Never.
Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, though, then?
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's just why I go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind.
Oh, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. But sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right?
JP, what's the word? What's the word, JP? What's the word? Bittersweet. Bittersweet! Bittersweet! Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give you the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Oh, it is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Gordon. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp with a little scalp. The little Amir, remember scalp? Amir, remember popping off your scalp? Amir, remember that? It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and plug one out. I'm gonna speed read this because I'm getting tired. I'm not gonna speed read it. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and the bottles all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave. Discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scrapping and scrapping. I blow dust on... Aw, one watching who left. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write all of this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings lately. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Oh, never mind. Thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself or foreshadow anything. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. And last but not least. Are you still mad at me? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair for you. It's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please. It makes it easier for me to know you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. What? Yuri sighs sadly and puts her head down on her desk. Frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but abide to that request. Wow, so I don't get to talk to Yuri. Let's go! Let's go! High five! Let's go! Yes, sir! I don't get to talk to that manipulative bitch. Nice. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something before the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Okay, JP. I'll speedrun. Amir, are you still here? Oh, okay. Oh, W, it autosaves. Right. Alright, stream. JP, do you like my desktop? Alright, stream. Wow, that's the actual time, dude. That's fucking cool. Time to log off. Thanks for watching, everyone. It was fun. I'll be streaming tomorrow, most likely, because I'm really invested in the story and I really want to finish it.